yeah, I just basically wanted to show you guys that you can pick this up for pretty cheap, and you can redo all of this, which is going to be quite cool because it's just going to be all like new and stuff. Hey, what's up guys? So I thought I'd make this quick video. I'm just sitting down with my pack. I'm sure if you guys have watched the videos before on my channel, if you haven't, subscribe down below, hit the like button. It really helps out the channel obviously. But this Salomon pack, see how much you guys can see. I have done a full review on it. It was actually because it broke when I got it first, and I kind of showed you guys with the toggles, these little toggles over here. Tend to break on like day one, and the ones on the back that help you like cinch the pack. So I did a video on that. I did another review on that, and I'm not going to go too much into the pack. If you want to watch it, check out my channel. This is the Salomon Advanced Skin 12 pack. This is the pack that a lot of ultra runners obviously use. This is a pack that I've been using for the last couple of years. I have tried other packs, and this by far is the most comfortable pack that I've used. And I will continue using them as they kind of come out and hopefully better them. But other than the issues in the other video, going over it quick, it was just like toggles breaking and stuff like that. I've kind of sewed a small section of the pack in this front pocket over here. I tend to chuck a whole lot of stuff in this front pocket over here, and they are stretchy. Keeping in mind they are very lightweight, which is obviously good for running and all that stuff. But with lightweight sort of mesh sort of material like that, you're going to get holes every now and then and stuff. So it is actually ripped at the bottom over here, obviously because of something maybe that I put in here. I've kind of fixed that. Otherwise all good, except for the little toggle in the front is kind of broken through over here, so it kind of doesn't really cinch closed and open properly. And then just general wear and tear in the cordage and stuff. So I actually picked, this is the reason I'm doing this video, I picked this cordage up. It's a similar sort of gauge to the one that is on already. And quite a cool thing about these bags, even with little end pieces like that, I can also take photos and kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. If you slip this down like that, you can actually slip the cord out. So I'm going to cut it over here, take all these pieces out. Okay, I've just swapped it around. So because the pack is obviously a very popular pack and it's been a very popular video on my channel, I decided to kind of include this. It's obviously not going to be for everyone, but I picked up this cord, as I was saying, that is the same sort of gauge. Now on the pack you've got various places that cinch, and if you can see here just how weathered that sort of cord is that's coming through here. That is kind of what it normally kind of looks like over there. And that is what it's looking like over there. So you can kind of see the difference. They're the same on each side. I've actually tied a knot in this side before and a knot at the top over here. But I don't know how much you guys can see, but all these little toggles that come on them and all these little pieces, that the little end pieces and stuff, it seems that you're able to actually replace all of it, which is really, really cool. Even these pieces over here that don't immediately kind of look like you can, if you twist them over there, you can actually tie a little knot, and I'll set the camera up and kind of show you guys as I fix it, but you tie a little knot in the back over there and thread it through. So that is actually a pretty cool thing about the pack, is that you can obviously just buy the cord. It was like, I think it was like £5 a meter or something like that. I'll put it up dollars or pounds or whatever, but really, really cheap, and it will allow me obviously just get some more mileage out of the cordage in this bag, which is pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to start on the back. These two are the ones that I had issues with in the first place, with these toggles just snapping off. As you can see with these big ones, I've kind of replaced them. And as I said before, the video is there. Just make sure, little tip, that you kind of, it's not that difficult, but that you kind of memorize. There are a few like loops, like it starts here, it goes through this one, in through here, through this little loop over here, through back through this. You've obviously got to attach your end piece and then ring it around. So while it's kind of easy, you do want to kind of remember where they start and finish. Maybe leave one side on, do one side, and then kind of, you can always go back and copy the opposite side. Just for me, I'll probably kind of take it all off and then forget where it ends. But yeah, what I'm going to do, this kind of piece over here, and I can take a picture and put it on the screen to kind of show you guys. And I'm not going to obviously like show you the entire thing. It's going to be probably about a half-an-hour video of me just fiddling around. So yeah, I just basically wanted to show you guys that you can pick this up for pretty cheap, and you can redo all of this, which is going to be quite cool because it's just going to be all like new and stuff, and the material and all that stuff's held up pretty well besides for the hole in the front. So yeah, I won't need to like upgrade because of these all snapping and I losing the functionality of that. Pretty easy to just fix it yourself. So let's just get this. I am going to probably do like a time lapse or something like that, kind of show you guys, speed it up a little bit, and I'll catch you guys at the end. Okay, so I just finished. So that took about 15 minutes maybe. Couple of things: lighter, just burn the end of the cord like that. Obviously, I'm sure you guys know, but just so that it doesn't like start fraying and all that sort of stuff. Definitely follow along. So I don't know how much you can kind of see in the time lapse, but I kind of connected it over here, then I took this piece out of this loop, then I kind of followed it along. It just makes it so much quicker and easier if you follow it along. Another thing is that these front pieces over here, you saw the bag kind of disappear and reappear. I tried it on. I tied a little knot on this side once I'd threaded this. I tried to kind of copy as close as possible the cord that was on here, and then I tried it on and made sure there was a more than enough slack that when I fill this bag kind of full, it doesn't run out of space. Because if you make this way smaller, or if you have to try guess what this front piece is, I can see that kind of becoming a problem. There was another thing that I was going to tell you guys. Cords in the front, following the back, you can kind of see the back, sort of the same thing. Make sure that the bag is kind of flattened out and there's a little bit more slack on the inside over here on either side, just so that when it is stretched as full as it can go, it's still got slack. But if you want to cinch it up, then you just cinch it up. Works really well, looks really neat. The only other kind of issue is these little toggles over here kind of getting cut into a bit, but that's, I mean, that's obviously just wear and tear of the bag and stuff, which is obviously going to happen over using it over quite a while. Yeah, that's about it, I think. If there is something else, which I know there is, but I can't think of it at the moment, I'll put it down at the bottom of the screen. What's up again? I thought this would happen. The last thing that I was going to tell you that I was going to put down at the bottom of the screen, probably will in case you guys have clicked off the video, but is you will have cord if you buy, I think I bought like a couple of meters, maybe 3 meters of this stuff. You will have some left over. I suggest making a nice neat little bundle of them. I know guys often say run with shoelace, like an extra shoelace or something as well, but bundle this stuff up so that if you are, say for instance, doing a trail run or something and one of these cords snap or something falls off, or you need to tie a shoelace or anything like that, it's probably good to have like a meter or 2 of this stuff, and it absolutely weighs absolutely nothing. So shove that in with your space blanket and all of your kind of kit that is necessary when doing those races. That I think might come in handy one day, and if it doesn't, you're lucky. If something happens and you don't have some on you, it's a bit of a shame. So yeah, see you guys soon.